summer of 1940, in Paris. With the German army surrounding the city, Adolf Hitler decided to visit Paris, the capital that had once been the epitome of beauty and grandeur in Europe. During his first and only visit to Paris, Hitler made Napoleon's tomb one of his stops. Hitler remarked, "It was the greatest and finest moment of my life." As a tribute to the French emperor, Hitler ordered the remains of Napoleon's son to be transferred from Vienna to be laid to rest beside his father. Hitler also held a military parade on the famous streets of Paris, including the Champs-Élysées. With the German forces perfectly organized, he wanted to showcase the strength and military superiority of Germany to the world. The soldiers marched proudly, displaying the power they claimed as the new rulers of Paris. As Hitler stopped at the Champs-Élysées, he observed the Chevaux de Marly statues, a pair of horse statues depicting two horses standing on human legs. The convoy of Hitler's cars then glided past the north front of the Louvre, but they did not stop at the Louvre. Instead, they continued to move towards Place Vendôme, one of the former royal squares in Paris with a rectangular layout. Hitler eventually proceeded to the hilltop of Montmartre in the city of Paris, where he appeared captivated by the Basilique du Sacré-Cœur, an iconic Paris landmark with Romanesque Byzantine architecture style. And finally, Hitler arrived at the Eiffel Tower. At that time, Hitler wanted to climb the Eiffel Tower, but France had cut the elevator cables before the German invasion. Albert Speer, Adolf Hitler, and Arno Breker were seen at the Trocadero in front of the Eiffel Tower, while a cameraman crouched down to film Hitler for a newsreel. Hitler spent nearly 2.5 hours in Paris. He did not visit the restroom and also ignored having a meal. In fact, Hitler left the city before the majority of Parisians even woke up from their sleep. Many of them were later shocked by the news of the event. After visiting Paris, Hitler was greatly impressed by the beauty of the city. He was so impressed that he ordered his architect and close friend, Albert Speer, to revive plans for a massive construction program of new public buildings in Berlin. His intention was to surpass and overshadow Paris. Hitler asked Speer, "Wasn't Paris beautiful?" And then continued, "But Berlin must be far more beautiful. When we are finished in Berlin, Paris will only be a shadow." He believed that by creating extraordinary architecture in Berlin, he could surpass the beauty of Paris and render Paris insignificant in comparison to Berlin. Hitler's visit to Paris left a profound impact in history. Some French people felt oppressed and threatened. Some of them harbored deep resentment and planned hidden acts of resistance against the Nazi occupation. And that concludes the intriguing story of Hitler's journey to France. We hope this video has been informative and has added to your knowledge of history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Thank you, and until next time.